Don't lose the love of your life.
Broadcasting daily around the world with ancient wisdom and cutting-edge success and nothing less science. This is Law of Attraction Secrets. Join miracle mentor and alchemy life coach Robert Zink. Prepare to be empowered. Live the life you desire. Attract the success you deserve. Experience love, a better relationship, abundance, and prosperity. Now, here is your mentor of light, Robert Zink.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are listening to this special Law of Attraction podcast. I am your miracle mentor, your mentor of light, Robert Zink. Delighted, thrilled, motivated, excited to be bringing you this daily podcast. It's just an absolute thrill. We get letters all the time, but there is no subject that compares with love. We get more letters in regards to love and relationships than anything else. And what's happened is people are writing from all over the world because they understand, we all understand, that really there's nothing more important in life than love. Yeah, you can lose a job. It hurts. You can lose a client. That hurts too. But they don't even compare to the loss of love, especially when it is the love of your life. I mean, that's real. That's getting real. Because love is the nectar of life. It's the very fabric of life. Nothing compares with love. And so you've been with somebody, you've had an incredible relationship. Things were going beautifully. Perhaps you were married. Perhaps you were not married, but you were talking about marriage. You were talking about a deeper level of commitment. But in the back of your mind, maybe you had some fears. Maybe you had some doubts that things would work out. Or maybe you were just caught off guard. But at some level, you may have attracted the breakup that you have gone through. You know, we are responsible for attracting the good, wonderful, glorious things in our life. But we're also responsible for attracting the painful things in our life as well. And generally, when two people who love each other so much start to drift apart and move further and further and further apart, they fall out of alignment with each other. They fall into separate places. They're no longer intertwined. They're no longer connected soul to soul like they were when they fell in love. And then distractions took over, arguments, petty arguments, jealousies, any number of things, lack of interest, fights, blow-ups, lack of serious commitment. And things got worse. And all of a sudden, the love of your life began to melt away. Slowly but surely, it melted away. And then one day it was gone. And you wonder what happened. I'm here to tell you that the law of attraction can help you. You have the power to create the life you desire. You have the power to have the love that you desire. You have the power to change your life. We can help you, but we don't do the work for you. You have to do the work by changing your vibration. That's number one. You have to focus on shifting your vibration every day. If you're willing to shift your vibration, if you're willing to make a commitment to changing your vibration through affirmations, through incantations, through various exercises, through working on the subconscious mind and deep beliefs that you've implanted there that are holding you back, if you're willing to shift your vibration, then I'm willing to tell you this. Good things are about to happen to you. The phone call that you've been waiting for is about to happen. The letter that you've been waiting to receive is about to happen. The knock on the door that you've wanted so badly is about to happen. But first, you have to make an absolute deep-seated commitment to shift your vibration. Happiness attracts happiness. Nobody ever attracted a relationship by yelling out and screaming in a state of pain. Nobody ever got on a dating network and yelled and screamed how much pain they're in and attracted somebody. Nobody ever went into a crowded room and screamed and yelled how much pain they were in and attracted somebody, other than maybe medical help. Happiness attracts happiness. High vibration pulls love back into your life. You have a chance to save the love of your life, the relationship of your life, but you're going to have to be willing to shift your vibration, and that's going to take work on your part.
This is the #1 podcast on personal empowerment, success, and the law of attraction. You're listening to the Miracle Mentor of Light, Robert Zink.
Next, you have to act as if you're in a brand new relationship. You know, the old relationship failed. It wasn't that you failed. It wasn't that your partner failed. It's that the relationship failed. You fell out of alignment. You began to move in different directions. You took on different goals, different ideas, different beliefs, and everything kind of went haywire. And your beliefs became fortified. Your negative beliefs became fortified by the events that took place, and it got worse. But if you're willing to consider a new relationship, a brand new relationship with the love of your life, then you will have that relationship. But it can't be the old one. The old one is dead. It failed. It has to be falling in love again, a new relationship. And this time, you'll be taught, you'll understand how to stay in alignment and save your relationship. Protect it, defend it, cherish it, nourish it. Oh, it's so important. A new relationship. You know, and even if you're in a relationship already and you're in a good relationship, always think about reinventing your relationship and taking it to the next level, about making it better. Show interest. Show interest in the other person, but not too much. You're going to show a little bit of interest. You're going to leave the door open a crack. But it's important that the other person come to you, that your partner come to you as much as you go to them. And if they left you, it's important that they knock on the door, that they make the effort to come back home into your life. It's so critical. So you're going to show interest, but not too much interest. Share new experiences. You've shared the old ones. You know, if you're into bicycling, you've talked about bicycling left and right. But have you talked about mountain climbing yet? You see what I'm saying? That's an exaggeration, but you get the idea. That means you have to study new experiences. That means you have to live new experiences. That means you have to embellish new experiences. because you need new experiences to talk about, to share. You need to share new experiences. And when you start seeing each other again, when you start going out together, don't go to the same old restaurant. Don't try to conjure up those old memories from the past. There'll be time for that in the future. Focus on new memories, new places, places that you've never been before. Eat food that you've never ate before. Listen to music you've never listened to before. In other words, share new experiences. Give more of yourself only as commitment grows from your partner. So in other words, as your partner begins to commit more, give more of yourself. But don't start giving yourself totally. Don't throw yourself on the altar of burnt offerings right from the beginning. Give only in response to increased commitment. That's huge. That's huge. And that's one of the things we do in Miracle Mentoring and Alchemy Life Coaching. We teach you how to bring about increased commitment from your partner. Because you can't show increased commitment on your part until you have increased commitment on theirs. Does that make sense? Okay. So, by the way, if you've gone through a breakup, if you've gone through something that is traumatic, if you're going through a divorce, don't put it off anymore. I beg you. Really, seriously, take action. If not somebody, but get somebody outside of your family. Get somebody outside of your circle of friends. Find somebody that is neutral, that doesn't have a dog in the fight. Now, we work with the law of attraction. And I tell people all the time, we have a high success rate not because we are relationship counselors, but because we are law of attraction specialists. We understand how the law works. We understand how vibration aligns. That's what we do. But hey, take action and don't wait any longer. Now, if you want to get in touch with us and find out if Miracle Mentoring and Alchemy Life Coaching is of benefit to you, you can claim your free 30 minutes and we'll talk to you about what we can do together. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com and claim your 30 minutes of Miracle Mentoring and Alchemy Life Coaching. Number 6 on my list is creative visualization. You have to visualize. You have to have a future that you can see or feel or experience in your mind in some way. You have to have it of the future. What you hold in your mind over and over and over repeatedly will begin to manifest in the physical world. Creative visualization is essential, and I highly recommend that you practice creative visualization on a regular basis. Well, number 7 on my list is avoid arguments at all costs. There is never a reason to argue. Because look, when you argue, you're basically putting yourself back out of alignment. I'm not saying you have to agree with everything everybody says or whatever your partner says. You don't have to do that. But you don't have to argue either. There are ways to communicate. I highly recommend everybody in this audience get the 5 love languages. And if you haven't read it, read it. If you've read it before years ago, read it again and learn to communicate using your partner's language. There's so much you can do to save your relationship. People ask me all the time, what are the chances? Well, if you've been through a tragic breakup and you are seriously willing to change and shift your vibration, your chances are very, very, very good. But if you're not willing to change, if you're not willing to shift your vibration, if you're willing to continue to think negative thoughts and negative beliefs, if that's where you're going to keep your mind, your chances decline pretty rapidly. So it's up to you. We've had people that have had what most people would consider impossible circumstances, and they've come back together, and they're in love, and they're happy. So you can be too, right? Why not? Okay. Claim your 30 minutes Miracle Mentoring Alchemy Life Coaching. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com. I want to remind you to subscribe to us on iTunes or YouTube or Blog Talk Radio. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day because you deserve it. Bye-bye now.